for the Silver Sisters.
The sightless Cyclops Polyphemus bars your passage, does he now? Don't know what good my light will do against the likes of him, though perhaps I can help get you there in one piece.
Brilliant as always, cousin. No way around the city. Have to get through.
Awaken your true strength. The Oath of the Unseen compels you to exceed your limitations, but do not give in to the temptation to spread greater fear than you are able to withstand. The Vow of Rivals is about not merely strength, but perseverance. Then wield my light with grace.
Him again.
You blasted gods and goddesses are all alike. They come. Magic. Your turn. Let's see.
Great son of Zeus, I offer you this gift of nectar, that it may quench your thirst as you labor for the gods. They must be grateful for your might.
Saves me having to find another bottle for when next I have to prove my fealty. Here, something for your trouble.
No trouble at all, thank you.
What? You make it to the mountaintop as yet? In case you haven't, nothing good awaits you there. Or so I hear.
What do you mean, Typhon? I'm surprised the Olympians don't have you helping out with him, instead of bashing a bunch of weaklings far from where the real danger is.
The Olympians won't abide some half-god stealing their glory. I get the drudgery, not the important work. Thank the fates that you get some of each. Try not to die.
Don't mind me.
An eyelash? Well, if it isn't you. Fear nothing, sorceress. At least not from me here. Beyond the city gates, I shall be testing your resolve whenever you speak the vows. But in this pharmacy, as I call it, I merely test the potency of my concoctions and the like.
But you fought against me with such rancor, Lady Medea. If there is some bad blood between us, I would like to know the cause.
Perish the very thought. I merely wish for you to not let down your guard with anyone. And besides, there's no bad blood for those of our predilection. All blood has its uses. May it take you far.
Thank you.
Oh, not now.
Nicely done. Clarity. Death to Kronos.
Given the opportunity, you sided with my kin, foregoing my boon when I first generously offered it. Whilst that little scuffle is behind us, I do not appreciate any such slights. I trust I've made myself quite clear.
Olympus, I accept this message. Fit for a queen. I'll show myself out. This feeling.
You've got one over there. He's one of my best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep his mouth shut. All business, no nonsense.
I know. Until we meet again.
Let me guess. Where'd that one witch go? And all the bodies, huh? And just as I was starting to like the new aroma around here.
You and all of us are subject to the will of Night, Cyclops. Lady Medea was drawn here for that reason alone. For my part, I find it easier not having to contend with you both.
You want things easy, then what are you even doing over here? You just passed through one of the hardest towns I know, and things are only gonna get rougher. Wake up, sleepyheads. That's it. I see you. Find some, you good for nothings. I'm full.
Sleep tight.
There is an old adage which goes, one would be wise never to strike a sleeping Cyclops, and instead carefully walk by. But at times, exceptions must be made.
I might make one of those exceptions now. Coinage. The Fang. I need this right away.
Aid from a relative of yours.
The path across the sky. Moving on. Just a little night sea journey. What's to fear? some iron. Out of my way. Shamblers.
Mind if I swoop in?
Icarus.
Look at that. Been flying for a while now. At first, it brought me back to the terror I felt as a kid. Those final moments. I wanted to put myself through them again and again. Don't know why.
Icarus, you were young and you made a mistake. What's the use torturing yourself for it for all eternity? I thought you wanted to learn to fly to prove yourself to your father.
Come on, Melly. I'm never going to prove myself to him. But something happened as I kept trying to use my wings. I started to like it, seeing from a different point of view.
You look so in your element up there. I always believed if I could make you whole again, perhaps some night we'd learn to fly together. I still want to feel what it's like.
You've no idea how much I wanted that too. But it was something I had to do on my own. I'd love to take you up with me now, but yeah, shades and goddesses don't mix. Careful, okay?
Thank you. Bye.
Ray of light and mote of dark, pleasant dreams and sound of bells. Ah, welcome. You have been a worthy mother to Discura, I can tell. Nurtured her appetite with many souls. I therefore wish to share with you a dream I vividly recall.
A dream concerning me and the Staff of Dusk, madam. That seems rather specific, though dreams do get that way at times.
In said dream, I saw what first I thought to be a jackal, all surrounded by the dead. The sight of him was marvelous. As words reverberated in my mind, I see you guarding graves of mortals passed into the black beyond.
I see you guarding graves of mortals passed into the black beyond. That sounds like it could be a waking phrase. So if I speak it to Discura by the Silver Pool...
Then I foresee she shall reveal to you an aspect of herself. As her former bearer, your connection with me cannot be coincidence. Thus, this knowledge ought to be yours.
I see you guarding graves of mortals passed into the black beyond.
Then you shall have it.
Thank you, madam. Evening, little pigs.
Moonlight guide you.
Keepsake ran out. Breathe.
A shrouded glade, shorn from the heart of the land, somehow remains suggestive of a time of peace and beauty that has long since fallen deep into the distant past.
Times change. I can use this. Oh. I could use this right now.
The infinite dark. Apollo shall be notified at once.
I release you.
Light of the sun.
Pushed her far enough. Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, it's you! You're tougher than you look. I'll give you that trouble. And I'll give you something else for what you did to me last time.
The outcome of our prior meeting was the direct result of your provocation and hostility. Tonight may go even worse.
Wait, you're telling me our choices have consequences? Come on, don't be so gullible. Anyway, I'm gonna open fire now. Boom time.
No hiding from this light.
Hello? Look at these washed up freaks.
Now then. Maybe I should switch.
Witch!
So bright it hurts. Music to my ears.
A boon. In the name of Hades. Huh. More gold pipes.
No hiding from this light.
The skull gleams anew. More?
Music to my ears.
Right up.
We've got it all under control. Whoa! Not told my dad about this little gathering of ours, have you? Because we wouldn't want to have to pack it up and find some other secret spot. It's perfect here.
I think Lord Zeus has far more urgent matters to consider than your never-ending feast, which I dare say would be even better if the legions of Kronos weren't about. The rest of the Olympians don't even know that this is going on?
Right you are, baby. Well, this is an exclusive gathering only for guests I know are going to be cool. Which can't explain how you keep stumbling upon it, but hey, details, right? I'm into it.
The light of the sun. You shine so bright it hurts.
My claim. Lord Poseidon!
Time for a dazzling display.
Cousin?
Got it. Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire from mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit. Your choice? A safe choice. The enemy awaits.
Illumination. Gold pikes. be frightened. See you in the crossroads?
Everlasting peace.
Rocky Fetch. Prometheus.
It may have taken all your godly relatives, but they were able to resist the monster Typhon's wrath, despite the blunders that you made. Yet now you hurry back.
I realize this must be complicated for you, as someone whose loyalties are mostly to an eagle, but I am not about to let that thing destroy everything my family built.
You ought to choose your loyalties with greater care, not let them be decided by birthright. Well then, come on. You have a summit and a family to protect. Right, we fly.
dazzling display. The light of the sun.
Impossible. Magic. Suffer then. Fire plume. The soul forces to me. Two ashes. Phoenix flame. Remarkable. My flame shall not spare you or any god.
Always a pattern.
Wake up. Now fight. Watch this.
How about this?
How about now? Curse these old wounds of mine. I once was stronger than this. You gods have much to learn.
See you later. For the underworld. Cyrus. Felt that.
At first, the storm which now engulfs the summit of Olympus may appear to have been wrought by gods in their defense, but its monstrosity belies a far more sinister nature.
Typhon. The father of all monsters, the bringer of storms. I'll show myself in. There he is.
So bright it hurts.
Rocky, hold them off. Closer to the top. You two get along quite well for twins.
No hiding
so easy to hunt down, was I? The night of the moon. Clear. Better. Almost to the top.
Light of the sun.
It's no use. This is all one being. Yes.
The enemies of all-seeing Typhon cannot possibly escape his rancor, for his eyes are everywhere upon him, red with rage, and searching endlessly, piercing the very soul.
I'll be the last thing he sees.
Lord Lippy?
Lord Hermes.
Don't fret too much about Pop's palace up there, Em. Old Typhon's big and strong and all, but he can't crush what he can't see. Well, not as easily as if he could see it.
That's not entirely assuring. So, Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest have concealed the seat of power, leaving Typhon to direct his fury at this fortress.
Yep, more or less. They figured that if we have to take on Typhon, and we do, this is the perfect spot. After all, it's a long way down from the summit. A quick way down, mind.
Good. I grow strong.
There you are.
Go, Rocky.
Of Olympus, monstrous wretch! Now get him Nice exactly as before!
Oh, thank the gods. If only Zagreus could see me now. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. That's the sun. Does Chrono...
Ahead lies the well-hidden and protected palace of the king and queen of all the gods. That stronghold from which Olympus has fought back against all too many terrible foes.
Keep holding on. Music.
Welcome.
We welcome you.
May moonlight guide us.
We need not. We got that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. Such courage in the face of catastrophe. And our palace remains safe and secure. And further reinforced should Typhon try for us again.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort a son of ours developed. But the cost of it is high indeed. Thus, you have saved us in more ways than one.
It's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhon soon.
And what do you have in mind on that account? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down. He's even fiercer now than when he first attacked us long ago.
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft. But we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Now, what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove more such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Melinoe, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
King Zeus, Queen Hera, by your leave I ought return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we can do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
You have our gratitude in kind.
The sun. It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but had best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother, but they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Lord Uncle Zeus. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well when next we meet. Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace. I never imagined I'd see the Palace of Zeus with my own eyes. But I'm glad I'm back.
Took you long enough. So hold on, how is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys, or just the one?
Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault, a different Titan called Prometheus.
A different Titan called Prometheus? Prometheus. Huh.
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know the tale of his punishment for stealing from the gods.
No, it's... I think... Nah, don't worry about it. See you later, Mel.
You sure?
Prometheus.
Come along, then.
What did you do now? I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Typhon, messing everything up. That's supposed to be my job.
You clearly did your job already. I'm in the process of undoing it. Much like how I often pick up after you here.
Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this and wish things were as interesting as they are now.
I wouldn't mind if things were boring for a change.
I would. All yours.
This night is ours.
What's it gonna be?
Let's try this on for size.
I'm into it.
These must take inspiration from the shrimp of Lord Poseidon's seas.
It's nice.
You're here, Lord Charon.
Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night. But he has made a grave mistake.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us use our enemy's strengths against them, to rid us of them all.
Disintegration of monstrosity. Typhon does not belong in this world. Great Mother Gaia, listen to my heart's desire.
It shall be thus.
Welcome, O learned sage. By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown. So mote it be. As the three fates would have it, so shall I.
Yes.
Should be a nice quiet spot to catch a river denizen or two. Pure potential. Come, moondust, from the shine of stars. What do I need? I'll take it. Nightmare now available for order.
Excellent stuff. So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the Sister Blades Lim and Oros into his brain.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there, I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I was just getting to that part. All grown up. A snake reed. Now. I see it now. Now for the Silver Pool. Discura, I see you guarding graves of mortals passed into the Black Beyond. A hidden aspect. What sort of being is this Anubis? Grant me the aspect of Anubis.
Been hearing lots of good things about him.
Show me your true strength.
Now we're talking. May we converge? That how you got, you shades?
Whichever way I choose, I can prevail. But where to focus next?
Thank you.